Yo, this is Mardix, and I'm gonna show you how to beat the map Flute in Spintires game. In the first time, I want to excuse for my English because I'm not used to speak English, so I hope it will be understandable more or less. So the first thing you want to do is to choose this type C6522 as one of your startup tracks. So I'm gonna play it on hardcore. So let's start it. Okay, so the reason why I choose this track is because it have 4 garage points. That are these two, or this one this one thing, and yeah, you see this is 2 points and this is 2 points. So when we look on the map, we can see that there's one track waiting to be unlocked. The garage is here and it's locked, of course, and that's the reason why we have 4 garage points. There are 2 ways to get across this water. You can go here and here, or we can go right here. But I just use this way. So you just go straight here, 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 and when we get here, we can drive around and unlock this vehicle, this truck. But well, you will not need it that much, so I just keep it locked or so. Okay, then we will go here. So turn on all wheels and we are gonna cross it. Okay, we are near the water. So I have a little tip for you. If you really have problems to see where the water is shallow, just wait for the night and turn off your headlights, and you are gonna see it much better. Just look where the soil is. I have a waypoint here, so we can see the water is shallow here, here. So I think we are gonna drive like here somewhere. Turn on a diff lock. You have to switch it here if you are playing on hardcore. So let's hope. Okay, you can see a little soil. I hope there's a tree. It's something like a waypoint or so. So you know that there's a tree. So there the water is shallow, and we see the soil is something like here. But I think we are not gonna go around. We can just go here. Also check for the range if there is something you can hook, because it can help you if you get somewhere where the water is too deep and you are gonna need help to get across it as fast as possible. Okay, you can see here the water here is very shallow around. So you can drive there and through the trees, but I will go here, and I think we can go just straight here can see that the soil. I hope it can be you can see it on the video, because there will be some compression and encoding, rendering. Okay. Also, the map can seem to be big, but it actually is not that big. If you put two waypoints here and here, you can think it's a very far away, but actually it's not so far. Okay, then we are going to arrive there. Always look for this soil under the water. You can see there is a lot there. Okay, we are gonna drive here for be sure. There is. Okay, the water is here is not too shallow, but I hope we can get across. We should. Okay, I'm gonna check if I can hook up there, but I can't yet. Okay, just drive straight there and... Okay, yep. Yes, yes, yes. And also don't get distracted by these darker spots. It's the waves, and usually the water there is not too shallow. So be careful and drive only there where you 100% know that there is a soil. Okay, we are about to get to that piece of road there. Also, you have a little tip here that you can see that the road ends here and continues here, so the water is gonna be shallow along the road. That's something that developers wanted to guide you through the water. Okay, we can go here. Can get a little stuck, so we have a tree here, so just hook up. A lot of people say that, well, a lot of people who play this map for the first time says it's very difficult to get across this water, but I played 3 other maps before this one, and I never really had to look for the shallow parts of some water. Well, in the map the river, I found a route when I can get across, so I didn't have to follow the shallow parts of the river. But here you really have to follow this. Okay, I'll just bottom this. Okay, now we can finally see what's going on, and we can see where this island starts. So we will need to get here. We can see a little something like a road here, so we can go along these little islands to get there. now we just get to the garage. It's next to this road. Yes, and there's our garage, and on the left side there's a fuel station. So something like your rescue point. And here we are. We unlocked the garage. We got across the water here. It's not really that difficult. You just have to follow these islands and shallow water. Use your winch to help you. And okay, now we are gonna to uncloak some areas. This right here is just right after this hill here, so it's really easy. Okay, we uncloak this area here, and now we are gonna to uncloak this. But what I suggest you is to install a fuel cistern, because somewhere here are vehicles to be unlocked and they are low on fuel, so it's really useful, this cistern. So we are just gonna to fill it up with fuel here. Okay, now you can drive along this road here, or you can just go straight through this forest, through these plains, or what is this? But I usually just go straight. It's not that hard to get across it, but be careful to don't damage your truck too much. Okay, and here are these vehicles that I was talking about. You're just gonna get there. Okay, and here we are. So this one here is, I think, low on fuel. Yeah, 180 out of 500, and this one here is also low. Well, I think this one is have a little more fuel than the other one, but yes. Oh, okay. So this one is really low on fuel, and this bigger one is badly damaged. So I think the first thing you want to do with this one is to get to the garage to repair it. You can see 584 out of 800 damage. So we are gonna hear some fireworks around. And this one, this trailer here, there is 200 fuel points, or 200 liters of fuel. So I just hook it up, so I get into garage and remove it. Okay, I just want to hook up this truck here to get it to the garage and change the attachment there. Okay, so now we want to, well, we can refuel. And uninstall, yes. Also the tractor uninstall, and just put there a log card and a medium log card for the, so you can load a medium size logs. Okay, I said medium log card but use long logs card. My mistake, sorry. So we can transport long logs and just pack the cart. Okay, yeah, okay. And here we need a crane if you are playing on hardcore difficulty to load up the logs. So you will just uninstall fuel cistern, yes. Spare wheel we can, well, we need to uninstall it. And a, where it is, carriage with crane. Okay, now we need to get with this one to the garage and change its attachment to carry a short logs. Okay, and we want a carriage on this truck so we can transport a short logs, and that will do the objective. Okay, we uninstall this and install this one, maybe, yeah, and install the default wheels because we are not on a hard highway. We want to get, I'm using this logs kiosk. As I said, I playing it on hardcore difficulty, and if you play on casual you will have around logs kiosk somewhere a lumber, so you can get your logs loaded up automatically. That way you don't need the crane. So now we want to get here, but we have a cloaking here and it's on a small island that's not too far away from this coast, so we will need to get across the water to get there, and it's also very simple. So I will show it to you, and we will use that orange truck for that C-type, the C6522. But we will hook it up. So we will get these two trucks to one place at the same time. Okay, I will remove this root here, and now we will take this one here with this orange truck to get to that cloaking there. Okay, now we need to get here, but to get here we need to follow pretty much the same tactic like before. Just look for the shallow parts and be careful. I can see a little maybe shallow here. Well, we are supposed to follow these trees here. That means that there is a shallow water, but yes, I can see soil here. Okay, we are safe for now. And here, wow, okay, a little deep here, but we are okay. Also check if you can hook there. If not yet, just to be sure. Whoa, okay. Well, now we can hook at least here, so we make sure we will get there. Okay. You can see there is the cloaking area, so now we should be pretty much okay, pretty much safe. The only danger here are the trees that can get you stuck, but we can manage it. If you get stuck, of course there are a lot of trees around, so you just hook on some of the trees and it will help you to unstuck you. Don't worry about the damage that much, just make sure it's not getting too high, because we just need this truck to get to this lock's kiosk or this lock's kiosk. Okay, now we uncloaked this area, and now we need to get back to our coast. Okay, and pretty much the same, just follow these trees and it will help you guide your way across this water here. Well, now I think I will definitely need that cistern, because when I first played it I really needed that fuel in that big truck, because I needed it to help my other truck with short blocks to help me across the mud, and I'm pretty sure I will need it now, so I'm just fast it up or skip it. So I just go back to the garage, attach a cistern, fuel it up at the fuel station, get back to this big truck, to that locked kiosk, and then of course we will need to get back to the garage again, attach this crane and all the way back to that locked kiosk. So see you later. Okay, we've got another cloaking here, so I'm just gonna use this truck. Okay, just be careful about these trees, because it can get you stuck really easily. Okay, and we have another part of the map uncloaked. Now there are only 2 cloakings remains. This one here is we are gonna uncloak it when we get to transportation of these logs, because we are gonna drive here, not through this route here, but we are gonna use another route through here. And on a little island there is that cloaking, so we are gonna uncloak it later. Now I'm gonna go back and continue along the journey. Okay, now I'm just gonna refuel those 2 trucks, and with this orange truck get back to the garage and change the attachment to crane. So this one and this one. You see, the big truck had only half of its fuel tank, so I'm not sure if it will actually survive a drive here. So, well, I'm just gonna uncloak this area when I'm here along the way. It's somewhere among the trees, these trees. Now we can see the rest of this coast here. So the last remaining cloaking is here, and as I say, it's on some of the little island that's very easily accessible from this coast. But well, I did it the same as I did it before, so I choose just 1 truck as starter trucks. So if you choose 2 trucks with the second one, you can just drive here and uncloak it from this coast on the right. Instead of me, I will have to uncloak it during transportation of these logs, as I said. So, to load up this truck, we need to spawn two long clocks, or we need to load up two long clocks. Now spawn. Okay. I just hope I'm not too far away from this thing that's holding this lock, because I just like the physics in this game, because you can really see the weight of everything. And you can see when I pull it up. Whoa. Okay, this is happening very often, because I can very rarely grab it somewhere in the middle of that lock. But I think it's okay. Yes. And now I want to spawn second one. It's really easy to control this crane. When I was loading with this crane the first time, I was a little concerned about its functionality, because I remember from a lot of games that things like cranes and something like that, it's always a lot of books with that, when it just falls through the holder of that, I don't know how it's called, that thing that I am holding, that yellow thing. In some games it just falls through. When I grab it, it falls through, and you have to do it again and again because of this stupid book. So I'm really happy this is not happening in this game. Now I have there too. You can see I can pack it, but what I have learned, I am not going to pack it when I'm that close to this crane, and I don't want to move this crane and position it again. I will have just move with this truck and hope that it's not going to broke its position. Yes, ready to pack. Yes, this when I will try to pack it close to this truck, you can see that when I switch this, in the back it's pointing out of that, and it will be into collision with this truck. So it's just say that something blocks it when I try to pack it, and these logs just jump somehow, and a few times it happened to me that it jumped out of this this cart, or what does it say, so I had to load it again. Okay, now I'm going to load the short ones. You have to load 4 of them, but when you spawn a short block it will spawn 2 of them, so it's going to be pretty much the same as long ones. Now I am going from this one to the right one, so it was somewhere here and here. I was going to here, and there should be another little island somewhere here, but I'm not 100% sure. Or no, here is some island, and then here the cloaking is on island that I was talking about, and from this point I should be able to easily get on this coast finally. So as I said, I'm going to drive that these trucks one by one, not by hooking it up. So let's hope we are gonna get through it, but it should not be that much of a problem. Okay, so this is where it starts. I was going from that side, from the right side, but it was just here. Okay, now I shall be able to get to this little one. As I said, I am just placing these waypoints by some screenshots, so it's not very accurate. I see a little soil here. Okay, some trees blocking my card. Let's hope it's going to, yes. Okay, I should be a little to the right, or to the left. Okay, maybe I'm going to make it through, but I think there is something here. No. Okay, I'm just going straight and hope I'm going to survive. Yes, here. You see, it's a little more dangerous than from that side there, and you can see this cloaking here. Here it's a little more dangerous than through here, because here you have a lot of small islands, a lot of tips where to go, but here you are pretty much on your own, and you have a few these islands. I call these islands, these heaps of soil. So okay, now I should be going to the left, but this truck is just horrible at steering. It takes a lot of time to rotate its wheels. I can see, I think there is a soil, but okay. Yes. Okay, now we are pretty much safe for now. This is the place where we need to go next, and it should be right straight there, even though I see something like here. I don't want to risk anything, so yes, there is some soil. Yes, we should be now okay, and we now uncloaked the last area, and now we finally can see what's going on the warm-up. Well, now by the screenshot I see that I was going somewhere here. Was that somewhere here? But maybe, and then somewhere here. It's like bend it this way, but I think I was just looking for the right way. So I'm just going straight to there. I can see there is some soil. So let's, yeah, I think I can see there something, but I'm not sure. Let's hope I see it right. Okay, we took some damage, but it's not that's horrible, and I think we are okay now. Yes, this is the fastest way to the objective, where you have to transport these slugs in order to complete this map. So we are okay now, and this is maybe a little tricky part, because you have to get through this mud, and then this should be okay when you get to this road. Okay. Okay, and here is our objective. We are gonna unload this box here. So we get 6 out of 8 points. Here. And I'm gonna pack this card. Okay, something happens. Sometimes, I mean, okay. Okay, before we unload these last blocks, these short blocks, I just wanted to unlock that truck I had on that coast that I was talking about. That's pretty much useless on this map, and I'm going to unlock it now. And as I can see, it's dark, so I can show you that the shallow parts of the water can be better seen during the night. And also I hope that the rendering, compression and other things is not going to destroy the quality, so you can better see it. So you can now clearly see where we went the last time, so we are just gonna put waypoints there, and we are gonna to get here, then somewhere, well, here I think, and here you can see there's some road or what. So we are gonna want to get here and somehow there. Okay, so let me turn our headlights, turn on all wheels. You can see here is some shallow parts, and it's pretty clearer, I think, than before. You can better see where the shallow water is. You can drive here. I can see there is some soil. Okay, I want to remove this waypoint. Come on! I have to do it manually. Okay. Well, I can't. I am standing right on it. Well, whatever. I'm just going to drive there, I think. Well, no. This way. Oh! I went... I am not there where I wanted to be. But it should not be that much of a problem. You can see there is not one strict road that you have to follow in order to get across this. You can go everywhere where you want. As you can see now, there is a lot of shallow water and you can get across pretty easy. Okay, I'm just gonna to remove this. It's not that bad if you think it's just horrible to get across this water. It's really easy actually, and you just have to follow shallow water and use these trees as a guide, and I'd rather go here. It's a little too deep here, but I think we are okay. Yes, a lot of trees here. That means that it's shallow water. Okay. So now we are just gonna go here to unlock that track, because I just want to have everything in this map unlocked and something like that. But yes, here is a lot of trees, so just Be careful. Yes, and here is that yellow truck that I was talking about, and that is pretty much useless in this map. It can just tow trucks. It can't have crane attached or some cart attached. It can be some thing called grabber that you can winch on the back of this truck. Some carts to tow, but I never needed to use that. So let's unload this, and I think it's pretty much all. And we got this map completed. Cloaking areas removed 7 out of 7, 1 of 1, 4 of 4, 2 hours and 3 minutes. You can see that this map is actually a pretty short. Some maps took me like 6 hours, but I was playing them the first time. So okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you understand it more or less what I said, because as I said at the start of the video, I am not used to speak English, and I hope it's understandable. Sometimes when I speak English I'm getting a little nervous and forget some words, so I'm sorry for that. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked, and see you in the next one.